Okay, just to update you, we're in Florida. We have our own a the Constitution that we wrote. It's very basic. We're looking for there's echo.
A lot of background noise.
No, we're looking at an African American association that could work with Caribbean and African governments. So we're just building a small. I don't know. I guess with the different thing we're doing is we're making a Caribbean-based network. So people that we're working with is going to have to work with the Caribbean, and we're just looking at who would show up. So it was we're trying to get African Americans to work with the Caribbean.
I'll talk to Sam that he can use his mic
Okay. We're building a stronger Caribbean network, and we're looking at the history of the UNIA, and we're trying to basically make it more secure as far as a Caribbean network. And we're looking at African Americans who are interested. Yesterday was Dr. Shams in Brooklyn and the brother Mark Dunstan in Boston, and we're sharing a constitution that was more simplified. And you're basically working on getting the African Americans who support it, and then we're going to bring in the people in the islands and the people in Africa and the different associations. We saw in Jamaica there was a Pennsylvania Association of Jamaica they're paired with a local government, and I was telling people the Northeast USA that could become popular Caribbean associations and African Americans basically forming their own a universal association with everybody involved. So I was telling everybody we got to move fast and organize with those kind of people. And a lot of people didn't show up today, but I don't want to. I'm not going to force anybody to do it, but I'm just telling people that I'm moving in a different direction. So that was basically it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yep, coming out of work.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. It's. I can share the flyer again. It's a Jamaica Association of Pennsylvania. They work with Molefi Asante. He's a part of UNIA in New York. But even there's not a lot of communication. So I guess the Jamaica Association up there just started advertising themselves as a UNIA. But I don't think they're in communication with any other UNIA branch. So, but I'm doing my own thing with the Caribbean and Florida. So that's what we're moving in a different direction. And to be honest, I feel I don't know. People aren't used to hearing that it's a Caribbean base would be people aren't used to working with governments in general, where they have to they're tied to deadlines and things like that. So I'm not going to force anybody. It's more I'm just going to demonstrate instead of talking about it. And the people over here can connect. They have connections all over the world and Atlanta and things. So I'm just going to kind of fade to the background and disappear or be part of activities instead of coordinating things. But that's the general idea. I was trying to see who would call in, but I don't have anything to say besides that.
Okay.
Raise first. Brother, did you get a chance to see my website?
Well, actually, brother. Oh, I'm sorry, brother Shams. What'd you say?
Did you get a chance to view my website?
The website? You said you shared a website?
Yes, I did share it quite a few times. I looked at it.
Okay, I'm gonna. If you share it, I'll look at it. I looked at the website you sent yesterday.
What I'm talking about. What did you think of?
Okay.
What did you think of it?
I mean, I let me see if I can mute. Can you mute? I thought the website was all right but I'm going to have to reach out to different governments and associations to make their own website, and it'll be based on communication what people want. And I don't know if I don't want to ask Brother Ross Marvin for you to participate if it's going to be disruptive to 421. Cause I don't see a lot of people calling in from 421. So it's like I don't want to be making people pick sides or anything or disrupting activities. So that's what I don't know. But it was just the Constitution says it should be an elder and a recording secretary that processes information. But there's a lot. There's no African American association like there's a Caribbean association, African associations that are nationwide and stay in contact. So people aren't used to seeing that. And I guess I can't really force anybody to do anything at this point. I don't want to feel like it's forcing. So we're just gonna start moving to different places. Like the Bahamas wanted to call and things like that. So I don't know what you feel about that, Brother Ross Marvin, but I really want it to be more Caribbean centered as far as to test people's commitment of being connected overseas. Because it's easy to say you're Pan-African, but if only one group of people shows up, and one culture shows up or one tribe shows up, it's not really Pan-African, in my opinion. But I don't know what you think of that, but not a lot of people showed up to the call, so I think we could end it, or unless people have something to discuss.
The only thing I would say is that go forward with what you're doing, And I like what you said about you're gonna just go ahead and get hands-on with it and do whatever work you can do. Say it's more than the UNIA I have to hold on, along with the CBPM and thing, rebuilding the CBPM website. That's one major thing I've been working on and things in the evenings when I get off work and things. But go forward and, build. And don't make anything stop you. And you got a good outlook there by not depending on people, because, when you depend on people, you get let down.
Yeah.
So do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Manifest the vision that the ancestors give you.
Thank you. And I heard all this time, every time a celebrity gets arrested, they replace him with another one. I think this time they're going to be on Atlanta. This is the Big Meech guy. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't like. I think there needs to be, if there's going to be activism or celebrities in activism, we need these international government connections and vetting systems and things like that. It can't just be grassroots. We get off work and then we hear something in the news. We don't know what's going on. And a lot of times we're trying to reach out to celebrities, and I don't think that's a good idea. We have to have a government level approach, or that's how I see things. But yeah.
Race first.
Race first.
Yeah. The reason why I'm mentioning my website is because my website can help you get connected with a lot of countries. Can help you get connected with the United Nations too. But I know
I'm not trying to get connected. We're not trying to get connected to the United Nations. Like there's people connected to the United Nations, but we're not trying to get connected to the United Nations. Like the United, if you talk about
Look in there and see.
I think that's something that could be voted on going forward. I think I'm in position.
You said you were trying to get connected with other countries, and that's something that my website can help you with in more ways than one.
No, we have people in other countries in place.
Oh, okay, good. Are
Yeah,
they
we have
connected
people in
with us?
place.
Are they connected with us?
Huh?
Are they connected with us here?
Oh yeah, they're in the bigger group. There's like 50 people. Yeah, sometimes I'll put on the record. Sometimes the United Nations comes to us and tells us to stop doing what we're doing. Like it comes to some of our elders in Africa. Yeah, the United Nations, they're no good.
The type of United Nations I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just everybody here in United Nations. I'm talking about other countries in our same situation. Countries that we know we can reach out to.
I got them. Okay, I'll message you, but I got those countries. This is just a USA group we're recruiting. Like we talk about African communities that they're like thousands of years old. They're not hard to find. Yeah, they got their structure and the elders, and they're in the group if you want to talk to them.
I would love to talk to them. I would love to have connections with them.
All right.
Other countries. His name is Enoch. You might have heard of him. He's from Grenada.
You said you have a Grenada connection?
Yes, he's the cousin of Maurice, Brother Enoch Yisrael Bay.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Grenada. Okay, yeah, they're in the main group.
Oh, they're already in the group.
Yeah, this is a smaller group. You see, there's two groups. All right.
What type of activity are you calling to be interested in doing? Any way I can help you?
I'm sorry.
That I can help you. Right now, I'm going to have to focus on the division. I spoke to Brother Rodney Duguay. He's the son of Brother Raymond Duguay. The brother called me after.
Okay, what I'm going to do, because I'm working with that. I don't know. I think I could close it out, but I said in the group, I think I could close it out. I think we could close it out. Go ahead. Race first. Yeah, Dr. Shan, I think we close it out. But if you had something to say.
There's nothing going on that you need help with right now from my end.
Yeah, it's very noisy.
No, it's not noisy here where I'm at. It's silence here where I'm at. It might be noisy. Brother Ross Marvin, I don't know. He may have a little noise where he is. I don't know.
All right, Dr. Shan, though, like I said, everybody that participates has to follow a certain constitution, and they have to be connected to primarily to the governments overseas. So I know you spoke to Brother Duguay, but if to participate in this forum, it has to be a particular structure. So we're working with governments overseas.
Yeah, and Brother Enoch Yisrael Bay has contact with other countries overseas.
No, those people, we have headquarters overseas. So every headquarters has to work with each other, primarily. So you can have contacts in Europe or different places, but you have to check in with regional headquarters. For example,
we trying to avoid Europe.
I'm sorry?
We try to avoid with our own people.
All right, I think we can close out. Maybe you can have it out.
Okay, close out. Close out. If you feel what we're doing here now is not true, close out. It's nobody's time. Because our brother from Africa, and he was my help in doing some things. That's the thing.
I can't really hear clearly.
You can't hear me clearly. I speak a little slower.
Okay.
A brother from Africa called me just before this call, and he wants my help in doing some things. I'm gonna get back in contact with that brother.
Okay.
But I have contact with people in other countries.
Okay. Okay, I understand that. I had to put it to my ear, but I heard you have contacts in other countries. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I think we can move that forward. And my next step, I'm gonna try to focus on the Caribbean network and getting we talked about media and digitization. So we're just gonna try to start putting things in a digital format. And
we need to start transportation too, because if they knock out our communication and transportation and locale. So we need to work on transportation too. Who could get us from point A to point B?
All right. We'll work on that.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I'll end it. Race first.
Race first.
Race first.